Hello again, it's me, Adam Yobst of A-Team Realty LLC, and I'm here once again to share with you the latest news and information for the Washington, D.C. metro real estate market. It's 2010, and for those of you who have been following along in my monthly updates, things are a little different. Not only have I shaved my beard, but I believe that 2010 is going to be a much stronger real estate market than 2009. And looking back on 2009, it really wasn't that bad. Both 2007 and 2008 were horrible. 2009, we did see a rebound. I think that things hit bottom in 2009, and we did see some improvements here toward the end of the year. And I think those good things are going to continue to help strengthen the real estate market here in 2010. So there's good things on the horizon. And here's why I think so. Let's take a look at the numbers. Last month, in December 2009, the absorption rate did decrease somewhat. It was a minor decrease, though, and by far the buyer demand in our area is strong. As a matter of fact, this is the highest absorption rate recorded since December 2006. So although it did decrease, that's a normal decrease that we see around these winter months every year, and it's not as low as it has been since 2006 December. Days on market. Last month, in December 2009, the number of days to sell a property did increase from 77 days to 83 days. That's a very small change. It's about an 8% difference, and it's normal around this time of year to see an increase in this market measure. Taken into historical context here over the last couple of years, however, the average days to sell a property in December of 2009 is significantly lower than any past December since 2005. So I believe this is a sign that we are in fact around the corner and heading towards a more balanced real estate market already, and that trend is going to continue here in 2010. The number of sales. The number of sales decreased significantly in December, and that's a normal trend. The number of sales decreased to 15.5% in December compared to the month prior in November. All of the sales across all of the areas that I track were lower in December than they were the month prior in November. Baltimore experienced the biggest drop, dropping from 645 sales in November to 423 sales in December. The number of sales in 2009 is 15% higher than December 2008. So even though there's a natural seasonal trend downward here from November to December, historically, looking over the past couple of years, we're still much higher in terms of number of sales than we've been in December for a long time. All right, the next market measure, of course, is the all-important sales price. The earlier measures, absorption rate, days on market, and the number of sales, are all earlier indications of what the future sales prices may be. And as I had already mentioned, the absorption rate, days on market, and the number of sales that we've seen this year compared to last year in 2008 suggests that the market is strengthening. In 2009, what we saw was an increase in overall average home price values from early spring till the midsummer months. Since the middle of the summer, prices have on average decreased until the end of November. Now, in December, what we saw was actually a little surprising. The home values dramatically increased, and on average it was an increase of 11%, which we haven't seen in some time. And I personally believe that some of that increase is caused by the first-time home buyers that have gotten out there to take advantage of the first-time home buyer tax credit that was originally set to expire at the end of the year or in the end of November. Like I had mentioned, property values increased 11%, with the most significant increases happening in Baltimore, for example, that went up 22% in November alone. Arlington County went up 17.5%. Montgomery County went up 12%. Fairfax County went up 10%. And Washington, D.C. increased property values on average 8%. The only decrease that was seen was in PG County, where they experienced a 2% decrease in property value last month based on the sales prices in December. Okay, so what's this mean? Well, for my home buyers out there, it's still a good time to buy real estate. Although the prices may be slowly starting to increase and maybe the best value was in 2009, there's still some great properties out there. They're priced pretty low, although maybe not as low as 2009. 2010 is going to have some low prices for you to consider. Interest rates are still low, and now with this first-time homebuyer tax credit extension, you can purchase properties into about the spring time frame and still take advantage of that tax benefit. So if you're considering buying, it's still a great time to buy. Give me a call if you have any other questions about that. Now, to my sellers out there, property values are increasing, and I believe that we're going to continue to see an increase here in 2010, particularly from spring 2010 till the middle of the summer, where typically prices do increase. To my tenant clients out there, there's still a lot of properties out there that are worth looking at to rent. Rental rates on average have decreased through my experiences in our area, so I believe there's even more for you to look at, and I believe your rental dollar, so to speak, will go further in this current market than in past market. For my landlords out there, the flip side is true. It's a challenging market to find qualified renters, and in order to compete against other rental properties, you've got to price your rentals aggressively, and you want to make sure that you do your research on hiring or getting in a qualified tenant for your properties. All right, and with that, I'm done. I'll try to keep it shorter next month. If you do have any questions, feel free to contact me directly. It's Adam Jobst at a-teamhomesales.com or at the office here at 301-785-7144. Until next month, take care. Bye.